and welcome Libra to your higher timeline messages. Keep in mind these are collective and general, so receive what aligns, release what does not. Never give your power away to a reading or an outcome because you are a conscious creator and you create your timeline, and that shifts with your free will choice. So Libras, we're looking into who is the higher timeline you. We're going to get some details on that. So starting out, we have justice, which makes so much sense. Balance. Justice card is the Libra energy. So you in your own authentic energy, balanced and fair, is you with your higher timeline self, okay? Where things are just, things are fair. There's a sense of trust, okay? There's a sense of trust in karma. There's a sense of trust in you feeling protected by the universe. But there's definitely this sense of balance and authenticity that is coming through here with you. Okay, we also have the Ace of Wands. So we have inspiration, excitement, passionate, new beginnings. Okay, it's funny because for the air signs, because I haven't even finished the earth signs, but for the air signs, I wanted more of a playful tarot deck. So I chose this one. So the Ace of Wands is like pursuing your passions, okay? Having the time and energy to pursue your passions and the excitement. Okay, so this is kind of like, in a way, following your bliss, or, following your heck yes, or following that which energizes you and excites you, right? We also have you being pretty independent with the Nine of Pentacles energy, being able to sit out in your garden and read and relax and just enjoy your own company. For those of you that are married or in a commitment or relationship, I feel like you still have this time, right? Like your partner might bring you, a plate of cookies or a glass of wine or something like that, but you're just, able to rest, relax, and just be around beauty, okay? The beauty of nature, and just kind of enjoy your space and your own energy, right? That's you also being self-sufficient and self-successful, right? And being able to, what I'm also seeing is like express your authentic self through what you wear. Okay, so maybe it'd be a change of wardrobe, but being able to express your authentic self through your makeup, through your hair, because she has, looks like some red dye in her hair, right? Some strands of red, show more of a colorful, magical you. That's you on your higher timeline. But there's also this abundance. And again, there's peace and there's relaxation on this higher timeline. And then we have the Tower. And what's interesting is this is under the Nine of Pentacles. So this is the sense of you just having the faith and trust that, obstacles will clear, right? That which is true will stand, that which is false will fall. Like you just have this sense of connection with the universe, connection with source, connection with, your guides, where you have this trust here. Okay. You're also quite powerful, and you realize that on this higher timeline. It doesn't take a whole lot of effort for you to create incredible shifts and changes in your life and the life of others. Also, we have the Strength card, and you see she has the line there, eating out of the palm of her hand, and she's holding back that tornado. So you could have a connection with weather, okay? Directing weather, protection, energy protection, shielding yourself, like shielding your loved ones. But there's this sense of having confidence in your abilities so that you can handle the storms, right? You know that spirit has your back. You know that you have this innate wisdom and experience that you can apply here with the Strength card. You also know that, you've been tested and challenged in many of your life experiences, right? And so that has built your confidence. And on this higher timeline, you have that ability. In fact, you were really aligning with the Cancer sign video. Some of the Wild Woman cards wanted to come out, the same ones for the Cancer sign video. So you might have strong Cancer sign energy in your chart, or you might want to check out that video as well. But you have this strength, you have this trust, you have this connection with the divine energy where you're like, I've got this, right? on this higher timeline. And then you have Judgment. There you go, following your bliss. What an amazing Judgment card. Okay. She is skipping. She is dressed vibrantly. Her hair is purple. You know, she has her cat there by her side, you know, that's chasing a butterfly. She's playing a musical instrument. And this is you, you know, in your joy. This is you in your joy and choosing that which brings you joy. Some of you, you want to explore more of your skill sets, more of your musical skill sets, right? More of your artistic, creative skill sets on this higher timeline. And then you feel free with the Fool energy. You're ready for a new beginning. You're excited, right? With that Fool energy. So you feel like your energy is rejuvenated, it's refreshed, you're living in a way that is balanced, you're surrounded by beauty, okay? You're pursuing your passions, you're recognizing more of your spiritual power or your gifts and your abilities. You feel supported, you feel protected, okay? The other messages we have are, what do you really want? So that's something that's important for you to know before you shift to this higher timeline and choose who you are becoming. And it, you know, Libra, a lot of this has to do with your expression. It has to do with the expression of your voice, the expression of your heart, the expression of the way you show up in the world, your energy, who you want to express, like what parts of you desire to express, right? That's another big message here. But you're extraordinarily strong. And I feel like, again, you've been through many kind of difficult cycles. And now you get to, on this higher timeline, kick back, put up your feet, and enjoy a little bit more of life's pleasures, right? We also have the energy, and this is interesting, from the higher timeline, we have the museum, artifacts, exhibits, interactive displays, and museum collections. So some of you could be, you know, a fan of history, right, or artifacts. Some of you are accessing your past life wisdom, okay, on this higher timeline. We also have the gym, fitness training, strength and endurance, and gym equipment, okay? So spending more time focusing on your physical vessel, taking the best care of your health and wellness, feeling fit, right? Feeling great. We have the beauty salon, hairstyling, makeup artistry, relaxing spa services, grooming, and styling. Looking your best, feeling your best, basically. And then again, we have that beautiful energy of relaxation with the countryside, rural beauty, peaceful retreat, simple living. Some of you, you know, this looks like, you know, this could be France or Italy, right? So some of you, that's where you want to travel to. Maybe that's where you want to move to. Maybe that's where you're from. But again, it's like you're not alone. There are two glasses there, whether you're traveling with a friend, a family member, or a partner. You know, you've got that two of cups that you're sharing that bottle of wine with and that beautiful experience. So it feels like on this higher timeline, there's just a lot more relaxation, a lot more of enjoyment, a lot more of alignment and free-flowing energy, okay? Whereas things may have felt stagnant, I feel like that's shifting and changing here. So when we get into the wild woman wisdom, we have create your own paradise. Okay, some of you, it is like you want to create your own paradise. Maybe you want to have your own farm. You want to have your own chateau. You want to, you know, create a life for yourself in another country or in another location, or have a vacation home, you know, live the life of the the retired. Wow. Is that difficult for you to do, Libra? Is it difficult for you to retire? Maybe, because that was weird, right? So some of you may be at that point where you are in retirement and you're thinking about like how you want to enjoy your life, or you're even thinking about, you know, what you would like to explore, you know, how your life is going to change when you retire. If you're not quite yet retired, but you are at that point of just even starting to think and plan for it. But with this create your own paradise, you know, there's definitely this sense of you creating something beautiful for yourself and also for the world on this higher timeline. So let's go ahead and read this one. Number 30. That was so weird. Maybe some of you, yeah, you have a resistance to retiring, or I'm not sure. That was bizarre. So we have paradise isn't achieved by perfect world order or a lack of suffering or even by peace, love, and light. Paradise is created when we, like the flower, live in our deepest soil, spread our petal wings toward all that sky hopeful, and allow ourselves to bloom where we are planted. This means forgiving ourselves and others. It means starting over after failure. It means allowing the overused and no longer useful to fall away. And when we bloom in adversity, paradise is created in the heart and wild woman rises. Okay, I love that. So it's blooming where you are, and you are having this reset here with the full energy. You have this new beginning that's coming in, and it's very exciting for you. Okay, so receive what aligns, release what doesn't here, Libra. We're next going to get into the extended that will be available in my Patreon membership for extended videos only, which is linked below. We're going to go ahead and get into your relationship on your higher timeline, love relationships, and take these, these energies a step further. So if you're leaving me here, thank you so much for joining me. I hope this brought you value. And for those of you that are joining me in the extended, I will see you soon. Take the best care.